Hey, so I promised to do this video yesterday, but with all the drama that went on with YouTube subscriber loss and then the harassment, I just didn't get around to it. So today I'll be discussing philosophy, especially the philosophy of chaos, and why I believe it is important. Now, magic. I have to start with magic. Magic is a tool. A lot of people are like, "Oh, magic isn't real." Magic is a tool. Magic is a tool specifically to obtain an altered state of consciousness. Um, the reason why it's so weird is actually part of obtaining the altered state, because you can't really get into an altered state of consciousness if everything is normal. If everything is normal, that's the mundane. You're just being normal. You're not going to leave the realm of normality. You're not going to be looking at things from a different perspective. You're not going to be thinking about things from as far away from the mundane as possible. So magic kind of provides that sort of theatricality and ridiculousness. So, with that said, chaos is specifically a form of magic that is designed to shake up consciousness as much as possible so that you are never in a rut. You are never in a state of mundanity. Now, how this works is actually really unclear. Mainly, not because we don't know how the brain works. We know how the brain works. That's how I can say, without a doubt, that magic is real because it's in the mind. As far as I can prove, I'd be a liar if I said that that was all I believe. But as far as I can prove, all that magic is an ancient form of psychology used to obtain altered states of consciousness and view things from a new perspective. Um, what is unclear is what exactly chaos is. And the reason this is unclear is because there is no one right way to achieve chaos. Anything that really takes you out of the mundane for long periods of time can be considered chaos. Anything, there are actually many ways to achieve chaos. One of the more popular ways is to perform dozens of different types of rituals in a short time span. Like one day you may do a Wiccan candle ritual, and then the next day you may do a spell from the Necronomicon, or the next day you may do a hermetic operation to summon a demon. However, chaos does not require the occult. You can perform chaos in a purely secular manner. One of the ways that you can do this is actually by going to the weird part of YouTube, or the weird parts of the internet, looking at the weirdest shit you can find. That will definitely shake up your consciousness. You know, you start out looking at conspiracy documentaries about Illuminati or whatever, and then a couple hours later you're like, "Oh my God, humans are the aliens." So, it is very possible to achieve chaos without occult symbolism. However, occult symbolism in practice is the most common form, the most readily available form. Another way is to listen to as many different kinds of music as you can on shuffle. You may listen to like death metal at the start, and then the next song will be like rockabilly. The next song will be vaporwave. Vaporwave, by the way, is very chaotic. I recommend it. I love it. And so the reason why I think that chaos is so important is because of how powerful it is in shifting consciousness, in shaking up consciousness, in removing the rut of thought, if you will. Uh, in this day and age, when we are surrounded by false information, when we are surrounded by problems of all sorts, we need to be able to see past the bullshit. We need to be able to come up with new ideas, with new solutions. I believe it was Terence McKenna actually talked about this with psychotropics. He said, when you enter the psychedelic state, what what you are is an explorer, and the best thing you can do is bring back a new idea, because our world is in need of new ideas. Our world is in need of consciousness, and that's actually, in my opinion, the goal of chaos as well. So, by practicing chaos, you can look at things from a new perspective, from a very different perspective, and come back with new ideas, which, of course, is a good thing. You cannot solve problems by the same level of thinking that caused those problems. I believe that was an Einstein quote, actually. Problems cannot be solved by the same level of thinking that caused them. And by shifting up consciousness, you can achieve a new level of understanding, a new level of thought. So, let me know what you think. Thanks for watching. Peace.